Hi, and welcome to a little quick tour of what I've been doing in my studio over the past, 4 months since I last did a video. I've moved some stuff around, and I've got a few questions about how I shoot videos and things like that. So I thought I'd address that in this video and kind of show you what I've been doing. So first I have my Expedit from IKEA, and you can see my other video, my original video. I'll link to it on the screen somewhere here. But what I've done is just kind of reorganize this. I took some books out and put them in the basement so that I have room for my embossing powders up here, my paper trimmer and scoreboard, some cards that I just finished, and then these are other projects that I'm currently working on. And then this is all my paper tray ink cardstock, and yeah, that's it. And how I store my scraps, because paper tray ink is the primary kind of paper I use, since I have all the colors now. I just make a page protector for each color and store it right next to it. And then inside this page protector, I store all of the scraps in that color. So I find that by having this page protector right next to the color, if this would go back in there. Okay. I find by having it right next to the color, if I decide I want that color, which they're in rainbow order, I just go there and say, oh, do I have a extra piece of that I don't need to cut up a whole sheet for? So that's really nice. I've tried using them in a binder before, but I just don't really think about it, so having them right there really helps me. So then moving down, I just have my miscellaneous cardstock, I have my Hero Arts, Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, and then just random other manufacturers. Some photos, my 8x8 paper stacks, and then this is all the pattern paper I own. Can you believe that? I know, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I have some back home in Wisconsin that I used in high school, but other than that, this is all that I know that I own, plus what's in my plus what's in my Studio Calico kits, and plus what's a little bit up here. I have some American Crafts and stuff up there. But other than that, this is pretty much all the cardstock, or all the pattern paper I have. And then down here, I have important files, like these are like my lease agreement and stuff. And then down in this blue basket right here, I have all of my wafer thin dies and embossing folders. I don't really have that many, so I just have them in that little thing. My spellbinders, my Tim Holtz dies. I only have a couple of those. And then my 6x6 pads and some more photos in chronological order. And then over here, just some DVDs. This is where I store my Studio Calico kits. And I just have those in order. My albums, sketchbooks, and then here's my cardstock, organized by... it's not really organized. But here is my American Crafts, and then here is all of my neutrals. And I have craft, black, white, and cream, and I just ordered some more of that, so that should be restocked pretty soon. And coming over here to my desk, this is where I shoot my videos. As you can see, I just kind of put it right above my desk here. I use my Gorilla Pod. You can get one of these on Amazon for probably like $15, because with a flip cam, which is what I use to record, which is what I'm recording this with, it will hold it up just fine. You don't need to buy like the SLR version or anything. The cheaper one works just fine. And I just have it on a T-square. Yeah, I know, it's kind of rinky-dink. And then it actually just sits, my silhouette sits on top of the end of the T-square, you can see it there, and anchors it down. So yeah, eventually, maybe I'll get something professional, but that's what I do for now, and you know, it works pretty well, except for the fact that it bounces really easily. So I need something a little bit more stable. Then my desk, I have my self-healing mat, which I could not live without because I use my X-Acto knife a lot, especially for school projects. Then I have my glass containers. This one started out as originally just writing tools, but as you can see, got some misters in there, and my piercing tool, which is really supposed to go in this one. And then this one is all of my kind of tools that will stand up in this little little container. These are from IKEA, by the way. And they came with these cool metal lids on top, but I have no use for them. And then I have my paintbrushes, which my cat loves to pull out. Then I have, right here, I have my T-square, my perfect layers, my metal ruler, my big pinking shears, and then my big brushes. I think that's all that's in there. Oh, and then around it, I've tied a ribbon, and that's where I keep all of my pins and needles. At least the ones that I use for scrapbooking. Then I have my craft tool spinner here, full of little inkers from Ranger. And then over here in the corner is where I keep all of my inking pads. As you can see, some of them are missing because they're on the tools right here. But I keep them all in order. All I did was actually downloaded this sheet off of the Ranger website, and it's actually a vector image, so it's rescalable. And so I just resized it in Adobe Illustrator and printed it out on 4 sheets of paper instead of just 1. And it turned out to be the perfect size. So yeah, I might put a link to the PDF on my blog of just the bigger one blown up. I mean, it's not like I created it, but it's available for download. So there you go. Then over here is my stamp rack that I've shown before. This is a rack from IKEA with some clips from IKEA. And this houses my Hero Art stamps and my Studio Calico, and then Practicing Creativity, and this is a Unity stamp. I really want to get another one of these racks, and I actually have another one, but I haven't put it up yet. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that area yet, right above it. But I have all of my Lawn Fawn stamps over here in this tower. And this tower I also got from IKEA. It's right next to my little Sterilite drawers right there, which I've showed in my previous video. And that just holds punches, stickers, buttons. Nothing too exciting. Here, the top drawer is probably the most exciting. Holds my washi tape. Punches. More punches, my watercolors. And then letter stickers, glitter, and buttons. And then next to that is also my adhesive and my corner shopper. So then over here, on the bottom rack, I have my little bucket full of ribbon and some twine and my old paper trimmer, which I need to get replaced by Fiskars because it kind of broke. And then above that, I have my Lawn Fawn stamps, like I showed before, my Fiskars stamp press, my paper tray ink stamps, and also some Hero Arts clings in these containers from Stampin' Up stamps, and a few other manufacturers. And then also, in the same kind of bin, I have all of my Hero Arts wooden blocks kind of lined up there. And there's my rhinestones, just in this little tiny basket. So then the next shelf up, I have my Jenny Bolin inks. And I'm waiting on my last one. I just ordered it with my last Studio Calico order, so that should be here soon. And my Copics in this little container. I picked it up at my campus store, actually, in the art section. But I think you could buy one at Blick Art Crafts. I believe that they have it. And then here, this is a kind of vase pot thing from Target. And it has my rolls of ribbon and kind of spare ribbon that doesn't fit down here. Because down there are the smaller rolls. These are the big rolls and the scraps. And then up here, it's all my Distress ink and Mr. Huey's from Studio Calico. This is not my permanent solution for these, but I do have shelves over in this corner that are supposed to go up on the wall, as you can see. And they would hold them wonderfully, but I bought the wrong brackets from IKEA. So I need to go back and get the right brackets, and then I'll be able to have my Distress inks all lined up above my stamps over here. So that's why I haven't put my new stamp rack up yet, because I'm not sure where it's going to fit. So yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, so my ink storage is still going to change. I'll update you on that because I have the full collection now and they're super hard to get to, but it's much better than having them on my desk where I constantly knock them over. So yeah. But, oh, and I also have this chart next to my desk that shows all of the Jenny Bolin inks and then their equivalent paper color. And I'm not quite done with the chart yet, but I will post it as soon as I finish it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.